Well, hey folks, Fat Guy Flies RC coming to you from the Avon Parker Maulers Club. This is the SKYNETIC DRAGONFLY, which is an amphibious bird, and since it's amphibious, I can also run on the land. It's got more than enough power. It may take a little bit longer of a run out to get up off the deck, but it will fly. I do have a little bit of I don't know what you call it, a hedral, or not hedral, but can't remember the word. It starts with a D. Differential, to where the both the ailerons are up a little bit. So I think that's what it's called. I could be wrong. But I have a 7-channel Lemon RX Gen 2, just regular receiver, no stabilization. And I got the easy lights because it's kind of overcast. This little zip tie here is just a zip tie mod, so I can pull the battery hatch on because it's got a very strong magnet. Running an 1800 Supulse 50C Discharge 3S. And the receiver actually is inside this tray that's back here. So we're going to see how we do. We're going to take it out here to the grass. All right. Timer set for 5 minutes. Right, left, up, down, right, left. Rates are 100% throws over 30% expo. All right. If it was on the water, I wouldn't have any problem. You got her now?
Time remaining 4 minutes.
You got her now? Do you have her?
Yes.
I didn't hear you, sorry. Well folks, we'll edit out the parts where we lose the plane for any length of time, but she's flying great right now. Had to give us some down, a little bit of down trim on the elevator. I think I've got too much of that. When I say differential, I got the, I did that so that the ailerons would help pick up the plane. I think I'm going to change that though. Put them back to level again. Which is easy enough because the linkage stoppers are easily adjustable.
Time remaining 3 minutes.
Good flying plane. Now, I know you're cringing because I want to land her on the pavement here. Well, maybe I shouldn't. Let me get her turned around.
Secured.
Tell you what we're going to do. Let me show you what I've done. I think this was a bad decision on my part. And I'm going to, if you look, both of them ailerons are up a little bit. And I'm going to undo that and make them level, see if she doesn't fly a little bit better. So we're going to pause for just a moment. Okay, we're back, and I made the necessary adjustments. I made the ailerons perfectly level, and I moved the battery back to the default position where it was. I had a little too farther forward. All right.
Motor on.
I was thinking lighter battery, I need to go a little further forward, but with this plane, An 1800 is called for. An 1800 up to I think a 2600. So. Yeah, that's better. Very twitchy. Small movements. Small corrections, because you got big ailerons. So either I'm going to bring the throws in.
Remaining 2 minutes.
Now she's flying better now. Gonna take it up. Much better. So you can see she's like a drill bit. Rudder is very effective. Just gliding there. Fun airplane. Very fun airplane.
Time remaining 1 minute.
All right. Check the battery.
Lock secured.
Oh, we can go up again, 52%. So I'm just 44 seconds shy of a full 5 minutes, so you can get a good 6.5 minutes with throttle management. 6 minutes if you hit it hard the whole time. Prop is off, because it takes a while for it to run up, build up enough speed. Now if I was on the water, wouldn't be a problem. So you got to give it some time. I don't know if you can run her on 4S or not. It's a 30 amp ESC, I believe. I could be wrong. I'd have to look again. But all right. And I learned the hard way. Put the battery. There's actually a marker that says where to put the battery. No matter what you run, either 2200 or an 1800 or 26, put it from there back. Don't put it further forward than that. All right. Yeah, she gets up enough speed. You just gotta give her some time.
Seconds.
Sorry, honey. Didn't realize how close I was. I didn't mean to fly over you. I apologize.
Timer expired.
All right, I'm gonna bring it right at me. Remember, I don't have any kind of gyro or stabilization at all. Very stable, locked in airplane. Just don't be crazy on your stick inputs. Keep your corrections small. Oh, took off an easy light. And the easy light hit the prop. All right. Luckily, Because it's flashing, easy to spot.
Prop secured.
Prop secured. Put that right back on there. All right, just Velcro's on. Now about these easy lights, I'll put a link in the description of the video for them, but make sure you put they attach with Velcro, and just make sure you put the piece of the Velcro however way you like, the hard, the loop, whatever. I like the soft on the frame and the hard on the device itself, but that's just me. But make sure you attach it to somewhere, to a plastic or unpainted part of a model. If you put it on a painted part, then that paint almost always is water-based paint, and that paint's going to give out, and with everybody's luck, your easy light's going to come flying off up high, and it will detach. So if you put it to an unpainted part, then it'll stick. The Velcro will stick much easier. So that, otherwise, you'll have to scratch some paint off and glue on your Velcro strip. Is what I would suggest doing. Now these markings on the underside of here are from a different kit. I just happen to have them. They happen to fit, and I did that just for orientation. Now, and this black is just from landing on this tarmac. I got some packing tape on here to protect it, so I can actually take that off. See, and then there's bare. That disappears. But I put in packing tape to protect the belly, because that's just bare foam. And hopefully I will take this thing out the lake. I'm not a good swimmer. That's one of the reasons why I don't do too many water planes. I do have them. Now, if you look inside there's actually a little wooden tray, and it actually says battery and arrows pointing back. So if you put the end of your battery out on that line, whether it's an 1800 or 2200, whatever, it will CG just right. Now I don't know where the CG is, I don't remember, but you saw she flies just fine. It's more about having the proper weight to ratio in the nose for water landings, and these act as water pontoons or whatever you want to call it also. But good flying plane. We need to get her out of the lake, and we need to see how she does. Should get up off the deck a lot easier, a lot faster. Well, folks, that is the Dragonfly by SKYNETIC. You get it at Motion RC. I'll put a link in the description. Again, that's just my antenna mod to grab a hold of that battery hatch, because it fits on there so tightly. Let's check the battery now after 5 minutes and 34 seconds of flying. And that battery that I used for this was an 1800 Supulse 1800 with a 50C discharge 3S. And we got 41%, so that's a good storage rate. I was wrong. No, the ESC is a 40 amp, and I can't tell. It does not say whether it's a ESC 40 amp and 3 amp 5 volt output, 3 amp 5 volt, but it doesn't say whether it's, because sometimes it'll say 2 to 3S or 2 to 4S on there, but this one doesn't say. It just says ESC 40 amp. So typically 30 amps 3S, 40 amp 4S, or up to 40S. However, this one has been waterproof. Both ends of the ESC have been sealed with silicone to make it waterproof. And well, there you go. That is the Dragonfly by SKYNETIC. You get it at Motion RC. I want to say they're like $170 or maybe $139. I don't remember. I'm sorry. But I'll put a link in the description of the video. Good flying plane. Great, just a good and pretty and very sporty. Very, very sporty. All right, y'all have a good, and don't forget to like and subscribe. God bless y'all. God is good. And don't forget, faith, family, and friends, and then amphibious planes. Bye-bye.